The restaurant's finally going digital. We know that last year, Priceline forked over $2.6 billion to buy OpenTable, the online restaurant reservation system. Earlier this week, Yelp acquired Eat24, an online takeout and delivery service. But if we want to get to the cutting edge of the way technology is changing the dining experience itself, we need to go off the tape with Ziosk. That's a privately held company that provides restaurants with tabletop ordering tablets. These tablets allow guests to order food, swipe their credit cards, pay their bill, surf the internet, also play interactive games that cost 99 cents each. This could be a huge leap forward for efficiency, but more important, if you're a parent, these Ziosk tablets are a terrific way to keep your kids occupied, well-behaved when they go out to dinner, not just crayons anymore. Now, Ziosk already has a deal with Brinker that's put its tablets in every single Chili's location. Just today, this morning, they announced a deal with Red Robin Gourmet Burgers, put tablets across their locations. I think it's a very intriguing story. Remember, it's a private company. So let's take a closer look with Austin Moulander. He's the president and CEO of Ziosk. Learn more about his company and its prospects. Mr. Moulander, welcome to Mad Money. How are you, sir?
Hey, great to see you, Jim. Very good, thank you.
Congratulations on the Red Robin Gourmet move. Now, what are they getting that they want to have Ziosk get?
Their top priority is guest experience. Okay. So they want to give the guests some control, the opportunity for entertainment, and in return, they get to know that guest better, and if they serve them better, they'll come back more often.
And you rent them the device, right? This device?
Effectively, what we do is we have a subscription fee, and the restaurant commits to put them on all tables for a number of years. And the beautiful thing about the model is it ends up costing them nothing, or less than free, we like to say, because the new revenue streams we bring, and particularly the entertainment stream, we share it with the restaurant, and their share of the stream more than covers the subscription fee.
So you were able to demonstrate to Red Robin there was a return on investment that was almost instant?
Instant.
Really? Okay, so demonstrate to me what makes it so that they do more than just have convenience.
Sure. So what we have here in the Ziosk, this is on the table. It's free floating, so the guests can move it where they like. It's designed for the restaurant business, so if it knocks on the floor, it has Coke poured on it. It's designed to be resilient. Okay. You can pay on it. It's highly secure, and the great thing for the guest is your card does not leave your hand.
No, I know, because I own a restaurant, and people don't know the server, and they don't like the, and they also they forget, or the server forgets. It just drives people crazy. It eliminates that.
So you can make this secure payment. Now, one of the screens we're showing here is an entertainment screen. So whether it's for the adults or the kids, we have a kind of all-you-can-eat process where you pay for this. It depends on the concept. Some's 99 cents, some's $1.99, and the kids love it. So very high percentage of tables with kids on will play. But we have games on for adults too, trivia and so on.
Now, I know that on the Brinker conference call, they actually referenced that they think it's it builds. They know more about you. Well, what do they know about you after you've sat there?
So the biggest thing is when you go to the payment process. So at the payment process, which a very high percentage of the tables will use this to pay, once you've actually paid, we have a nice tip counter. This works well for the guests. They're in control of it, but actually the...
A tip counter?
Yeah, so the server...
So it's an actual calculator. I want to pay 20%, and my tip is, my bill is $28.
Yeah, and the guest doesn't feel like they're pushed into 20% or whatever, so they get this counter, and let's say you're Jim Cramer, so you're giving probably at least 25%, right? And you tip this amount, you do the signature.
That is so easy.
You accept it, and then you have a choice. You take no receipt, you can email it, or you can print it, and if we print it, there it goes. Now, here comes the magic where this moment, so we continue, and along comes the survey.
Right. Which nobody fills it. Well, few people fill out if they don't.
So in pre-Ziosk, it's very hard for the restaurant to get much feedback from the guests because they have to log on. So when you have this situation, believe it or not, 70% of all guests fill in the full survey.
7-0.
7-0. So this transforms the information for the restaurant because it really gives you full-time, it gives you real-time feedback from the guest.
Well, okay, so let me ask you an obvious question. Why wouldn't anyone take Ziosk? Like, what's been the objection?
Lack of imagination? No. So I think here's the big thing. As a restaurant owner, when we brought this model that says, hey, this can pay for itself through entertainment, a lot of these restaurants work on same-store sales year over year. So when I came in, a couple of years ago, or we came in, the team and said, hey, last month we did well enough to cover it. They said, come back in 2 years where I can see a run rate over a couple of years. We're through that phase.
Okay.
And now what they see is they have an impact on table turns, they have an impact on guest satisfaction, they can have an impact on check. But frankly, and you'll know this from Bar San Miguel, what do you want more than anything? The guests to come back more often.
Absolutely. I mean, all I care about is repeat, because once they're in and they like it, that's a lot easier than get some other guys never been in.
That's it.
So you're totally right. One last question.
Yeah, sure.
Red Robin's today, within the next 3 months, do we expect to hear some other changes that we've heard of?
For sure. Sooner than that.
All right.
We're on a roll.
I know you can't say when you come public or not, but that's the kind of piece of a business that I want to own.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Austin Moulander, the president and CEO of Ziosk. I got to tell you, as a restaurant owner, mine's too small, but this is what they want. It's what the customer wants. Stick with Cramer.